Так, как говорится, все снова привет. Да, уже сегодня воскресенье, хоть и сказал, что как бы, через какое-то время вернусь, но, правда, опять сделал перерыв такой. Но все-таки свое обещание должен сдержать. Наконец-то добить уже сюжетку Сандроне и начинать уже проходить Снежную, поэтому в этом плане я все-таки наконец-то это сделал. Так что, как я написал в чате, правда забыл, я уже забыл вспомнить, что, уже как бы вышло, там уже 12 серия, вот 4 сезона аниме Резера, просто там я, совсем просто позабыл вообще. Только уже забыл, в какого числа вышел, да. Неудобно, конечно, так вышло, пришлось, конечно, посмотреть. Так, срочно, чтобы в быстром порядке, так что потом мне пришлось мне уже потом смотреть эту серию. Так что, в принципе, началось как раз все с хорошей ноты, конечно, без вот этих смертей, вот этих и так далее, вот. Это, конечно, да. То, что первая половина, сюжет, сюжет 4-го сезона, да, началась прям, да, не самым лучшим образом. Поэтому, в принципе, я то, что уже смотрел, все давно уже все посмотрел, поэтому можно уже больше не тянуть. Поэтому сейчас продолжим там добивать сюжетку. Но это где-то понадобится, там сколько там часов? Где-то, наверное, еще где-то 4 или 5 или 6 часов где-то надо будет сюжет с Сандроне проходить. Да, а мне еще, по ХСРу надо будет еще кое-что сделать. Да, мне еще и не вымысле не пройден, там еще иллюзия не пройденная. Там иллюзия там еще скоро обновится, поэтому надо будет обязательно будет все закрыть будет. Там мне еще до сих пор с НТЕ так и вопросы нерешенные. Так как у меня вообще нету времени, прям на НТЕ сейчас вообще тратить время, если честно, тут. Поэтому с этим есть проблема, в органайцентре тут, конечно, мне только сюжет с Мифудом пройти. И там еще куча заданий и сюжет с оперативниками там еще пройти надо будет. Так что тут, да, это будет, конечно, все это долго будет выполняться, поэтому надо будет все будет пройти и закончить. Либо уже не мучиться, так сказать. И, кстати, да, в Акнеценфе я как раз наконец закрыл последний разлом. Так что теперь хоть уже можно больше уже не мучиться с этим заданием, которое там закрыть этих разломов с помощью жидкого ксеронита. Поэтому с этим заданием уже давно покончено. Так что меня тут ждет еще куча всего здесь. Поэтому да, со Снежной тут еще нам предстоит много чего. Многие уже тут развлекаются в Снежной, а я тут пока еще здесь застрял тут. Из-за того, что я немножко, так сказать, немножко, немножко, так сказать, задержался на одном месте вот из-за того, что, ну, вот, просто задержался из-за своей лени. Ну, так сказать, лень на меня очень сильно повлияла уже который раз. Поэтому... Поэтому сейчас будем приступать. Так, и быстро сейчас, блин, сейчас видосик небольшой посмотрю и это. Так, все. А как спустить? Блин, ну хоть объяснили, как вообще спускаться-то? Ну, интересно, как спускаться-то? Ну, чё?
All right. Our first stop is the Barrel region. After Alain left the Fontaine Research Institute, he lived in seclusion somewhere around there.
Чем быстрее мы закончим сюжетку Сандроне, тем быстрее начнем Снежную.
Huh. This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
Скатиков. Да, сюжет с прохождением, если честно, у меня занял прям, ну да, много времени.
Poisson isn't too
И
far
на
from
что
here,
Луна.
right? It's all a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this was still above water. All right. I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now. That went smoother than expected. I appreciate the help.
No problem. You doing okay though, Sandrones? Seeing your home look nothing like you remember, that can't be easy.
I'm fine. Times change. People change. That's the one thing you can actually count on. You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably still on the ship. I'll follow in a bit.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own.
Okay then. Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere.
Да. Учует прям за версту.
But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Снежная.
That's oddly specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters, but I doubt there's been a drastic change. The point is, you two can head back. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. Come.
Да. Просто хочет сама здесь немного прогуляться тут.
What did you leave for me, Ellen? Did you know I would come back? Or did you make it so I would have to?
Пляж стоит здесь или ругается на тюленя.
We're back!
Shh! Quiet on set! They're filming.
Oops!
Ну, видимо, видно, что для съемок.
What's your take, detective?
Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing. And... I think we got it! Good work, everyone! Phew, finally.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get...
Chevres! Charlotte!
Oh, hello there, you two.
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Chevres?
Yep. They heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte!
You bet! This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Oh, for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that. Add a notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment.
Кстати, мне не кажется, что как будто актриса озвучки Теоли как будто заменили.
Sound much like a compliment to Paimon. So this is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
Ведь изначально у нее была другая озвучка.
This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped inviting me. Looks like I missed out on a lot. True, but being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. the lifestyle is so glamorous, and the pay is more than generous.
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment. If they don't do it justice.
That's exactly how it feels. This young lady has quite the unique perspective.
Ведет, Лен, Фулина так ведется так же, как Ситуали, блин. Они прям как два сапога, блин, пара, блин.
Well, that's true.
Блин,
But
господи.
these actors are here because they want to be and they think it's fun. Most of them, at least.
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina. You just need to be true to yourself.
I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not?
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, this first scene opens with you on the boat. You just need to think about that moment in the story and picture how you would feel.
Oh, okay.
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and get shooting. Oh, and this is for you, dear Paimon. Your clapperboard.
Whoa! Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
The very same. I saved it just for you.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like being reunited with an old...
Of course! That said, I have a different job in mind for you this time, traveler. Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost importance. In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
Huh? But there's already...
Yes, but it's clear the traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond. You might have a better chance of understanding her frame of mind in certain scenes.
Oh!
So, what do you say? Willing to take on the role of lighting specialist? It's settled! I leave the job of translating our leading lady's inner thoughts in your...
Да. Ну, я, кстати, до стрима я решил там сказать, так сказать, прокачать вот этот каталик. Молитву святым ведрам. И думаю, что, кстати, вот этот каталик очень не очень неплохо, кстати, подходит Ризли. Так, только надо по статам смотреть. Ай, ну по статам у них все нормально, вот. Но от этого я, конечно, теряю много крит урона потом. От этого. Да. Хотя у него и так с критами все нормально. Ну, хотя молитва, в принципе, как раз вот очень даже неплохо, типа, подходит по бафам. Типа, это... Да, вот только... По критам будет немножко все плохо. Нет, тут еще куча всякого оружия, конечно, тут еще. Вот, кстати, морской атлас, я бы этот, наверное, заменил бы его. А что тут, кстати, интересно? Так, а на лисе вот у нас пока вот это стоит. На этой хитрой розовой лисе. Уж это хитрая лиса, это у нас тут.
All right, without any further ado, it's time for production on our film, a homecoming to officially begin! Turning it over to you once again, Director Farina.
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera operator, clapper loader, get set up. Let me know when lighting is good to go.
Слышно прям вот шаги вот эти вот.
All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark. Other than that, just focus on immersing yourself in the emotions of the moment.
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready?
Так. У тебя сколько лет? Ну здорово. Так, сейчас покажу.
He who wishes to
Так,
peer into the
сейчас покажу. Сколько-то у меня, блин.
abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcroft.
Ну, короче, смотри. Так. Так, вот Сандроне здесь. Ну вот. Где-то вот столько вот у меня персонажей здесь. А вот прокачать, к сожалению, до 80-го, ну, прям очень тяжеловато. Так как смола у меня, так как у меня нет вообще столько времени, чтобы заниматься прокачкой там. И, собственно, это, поэтому мне тут... Чё? Мне это не шибко как бы хочется заниматься прокачкой здесь. Да и, в принципе, это... Да, вот 80... В принципе, мне до 80-го пока хватает, наверное. Ну, хотя как бы для типа многие ютуберы, конечно, которые я вот, которые в основном, на которых я подписан и смотрю, как обычно, вот эта рекомендация 90 уровень. Это насколько это сложно, это, блин. 90 уровень требует очень много времени. И сил на то, чтобы, блин, вот, сил и ресурсов на то, чтобы прокачать до 90-го. Поэтому у меня нет тут такой возможности сейчас вот качать. Поэтому тут как-то так. Ну, если что, я вижу тут реакцию, поэтому...
On a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
Так. Обычный, яркий, как... Или мягкий. Интересно. Продолжи размещение.
Ready.
All right, quiet on set. 3, 2, 1.
This is her home.
О, Сандроне прям наблюдает.
Cut! The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Let's just try. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I love
That presence. Sandrone.
если мы встретимся снова. Не собираю. Ну, да, это хорошо, тут при себе добавить эту кнопку.
Sandroне said that if everything goes smoothly, we should be able to pinpoint the exact location of her home today. Let's head to the wing-a-let and meet up with her.
Блин, у меня вот компьютер как печка, блин, у меня этот. Ну, ладно, там с процессором, конечно, проблем нет, что он перегревает, то, что он охлаждает. Если он охлаждается, водянка, а вот видюха, конечно, да, греется, причем, ой, как сильно. Хотя у меня, потому что, блин, у меня еще поверх этого, у меня открыт контенту на фоне, поэтому еще большая нагрузка здесь создается здесь. 67 градусов.
We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance.
Great! We should get started then.
Ой, этих подводных мин этих сколько.
All right, let's get a move on. That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about done. We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day.
You sound pretty happy about...
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better.
Так и называемая ошибка, это как бы на самом деле часть как бы ее души,
Anyway,
то
enough
есть
chit-chat. We have work
часть
to
ее
do.
самой.
Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck. All right. Now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along. You seemed quite enthusiastic about it.
It's really good.
Потерянное нами. Что тут? Я сюжет, и что как бы сам сюжет совета я не проходил, поэтому, да и сам вот сюжет немного скудноватый на события, поэтому поэтому мне не шибко что-то из этого интересовало тут.
Oh, kind of impressive, actually. These must be the ones we caught the first time we went underwater.
Like it?
It's fine, I guess.
Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now.
You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something?
Well, yeah.
And it's you know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropide, and this aquarium will be no more. So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
But not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste.
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well,
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
well, but the happy memories we make along the way last forever. Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so...
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind?
Exactly!
So it's about finding joy.
Traveler, you're back already?
О, сняла все-таки себе пижаму.
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. They're gonna be here any minute now. Ugh, finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And where exactly am I?
Oh, there's a box over there! You can get in that!
Huh? You?
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early.
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that for several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest. Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later.
Thanks, Director Farina.
Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over.
Я что-то начинаю вспоминать, что, кстати, это было в прошлом ивенте, вот, где вот, ну, когда это еще, когда времена Натлана были, вот, типа, ну, это был очередной какой-то кинофестиваль, но там участвовали натлановцы, то есть, так, Кинич, Арон и Ифа, вот, на Фонтейнском фестивале, там вот, или же парк, типа Фонтейнском парке развлечений.
All right, places, everyone, and 3, 2, 1.
So, the story ends like this.
Лучше буду снимать наушники, чтобы не смотреть, блин.
That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics, and everything else.
Huh? What was that noise?
Miss Jacoba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul.
Душа.
Likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, People don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong.
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away.
And cut. That was a long one.
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not just the one.
Oh, there were some weird audio things going on. Perfect!
I can get out of this box.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her.
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Sandrones could slip away. What are we gonna do now?
Break a leg! Yep, we're headed off to...
All right, quiet on set.
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on that.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, and yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the... So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Columbi.
Постоянно триггерит. Нет.
Uh-oh. Is she onto us?
What is she doing? Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Как Сандроне смогла сбежать?
Yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short
Ну и
break? It's
фокусница
been
она
a
тут.
long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine.
You're sure? In that case, let's...
Ой, господи.
We're in the clear this time.
Стоп, она что, была в другом ящике?
Absolutely suffocating.
You okay, Sandrone?
Right as rain. Come on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home.
Мне кажется, она была в другом ящике. Блин, уши как постоянно мне вот... Такая проблема, господи. Постоянно уши чешутся, прям вот в ушном канале, прям постоянно вот. Ужас. Так, все, уши свои немножко прочистил. Перекисью как раз. Это, блин, мне это же этот зуд прям в ушах, меня же начинает, блин, раздражает. Ну и кокосовой конфеты просто закусил с водичкой. Что опять входить и заходить, блин. То, что вот это показывается, не совсем похоже на то, что это.
All right, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism.
Как? Где этот механизм?
The what?
Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come. All right, the silt has been cleared away.
Я думал, выстина она
Activate the
получится.
mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water.
Оу.
All right, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
О, тот самый домик.
So, this is where you used to live? It's beautiful. There's even a garden.
Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alain out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission. Happy? I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end. Oh, all right, enough standing around. Let's head inside.
Как можно в таком маленьком домике все уместить, интересно? Ну, а, кстати, прям вот здесь похоже, прям вот. По сути, реально, дом, вот этот домик прям похож, как и здесь. Да. Что-то стримить, конец начал слишком поздно. Ну, что с этим-то поделать?
Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed.
А, кое-что ей вернуть.
What is it?
Твои записи.
Huh? How did you get... Oh, Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't she? And you... read the whole thing. Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Elen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust. Polonia.
Да, тяжело ей, конечно, было тут все. О, все четверо из нацисинклейца.
The people in this picture look kind of familiar.
Oh, this was taken when Elen and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute. Before their falling out. In his later years, Elen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing.
Что-то среднее между виной и ностальгией. Это вот, это была Мэри Анн. Так сказать, Ален Гилеттон пытался воскресить как бы свою сестру Мариан, но правда получил вместо этого Сандроне.
He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most, even if just to stop him. Oh, these are some of Elen's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left.
О, разноцветный шестерн, интересно. Похож как на пирамидку.
Oh, I played with these when I was little. During the first few months after I was created, I mean. At first, Alana and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Yeah, these don't look like Paimon's kind of games.
Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be my specialty. It's been so long. What do you say? Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest. The goal is to move them to the other side in the fewest number of moves. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a smaller one.
Самая маленькая, которая вот это вот. А не, вот это фиолетовая. Блин, это невозможно. А как? Я так и не понял прикола. Я вообще такой прикол вообще не понял, если честно. Да, голову только голову только, блин, сломаю. Ну, блин, а логика-то где? Ну, логично же, ну, перетаскивать, типа, с одной на другую, типа. А что тут такого сложного? Ну, перекинул. Потом вставил.
Need help? You seem stuck. This should go here, then this here, and done. Well, what did you think of the game? Well, these kinds of puzzles aren't for everyone. I suppose my upbringing wasn't exactly...
Да... Как-то все равно нечестно сделано, если честно.
This was Elaine's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polonia and I were brought to life. Before Elaine was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here.
Wow! This house is filled with so many memories! It's so cozy and charming.
You should have seen it in its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alen built.
Oh!
Alen never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alen's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating, so I did some composing as well. But as Alen continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack, commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Alen's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed before I left were a few of his personal belongings. Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Alen, I'm guessing it goes like this. Then... Got it. Let's see here. A box?
Well, you gonna open it?
It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important. Wait a second. This should be it.
A cube?
It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Alen would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful.
Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the back.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Это уже запись Алина.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes, or, you know, annoyed at everyone around you?
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle, and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am I?
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, unraveler of all
Заводная
reasons.
принцесса деконструктор всех законов мироздания. А,
no,
высочество.
nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Да, наверное, тебе не нравится то, что ты недавно записал на этой странице. Я подобрал ее в мусорной корзине и не смог выбросить. Извини, Айлен.
Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia. That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess. Not another word. If you're reading this,
You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer.
Изменилось ли с тех пор твое...
Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that.
Когда тебя встретишься с ошибкой у тебя внутри. Если ты до сих пор так ее называешь.
Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. Then, the birth of the soul.
Я уверен, что у человека в жизни должно быть два дня рождения. Рождение тела и рождение души.
It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us.
Это и есть процесс осознания того, что такое наша душа.
You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most, no matter how one looks at it. The heart is a complex thing, a place where logic and reason collide with our emotions. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory. Emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want, yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, such is your relationship with your soul.
Но не видишь, что именно у него болит.
What I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Только узнав, как выглядит твое сердце, ты сможешь его защитить.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free regardless, whether by my formula or some other means. I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. Ellen.
Oh.
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we...
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place. No, I can do this on my own. But, do you want to watch? I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Ellen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve, you mean that literally, or...?
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Ellen said is true, then I'm about to be... born anew, or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed.
Там уже все, что мы изучаем, связанное с Narcissistic Traits, уже про тебя все известно.
You really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as, friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer a second time. Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me. Right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real time.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's sense-sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Если заклинание обмена чувствами...
Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions.
Господи.
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of Alen's formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me? From the past? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
Так или иначе, она уже такая же, как и была до этого.
That should do it. Hello, my name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Просто проматывается.
I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself.
Это молодой Ален.
Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much-needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't... This is where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alen share stories about his past. Alen.
What is it?
What are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
Тартарин.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited.
anyone...
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're...
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Да... К тому же... Райан уже и так давно потерял свое лицо уже.
Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
Уступить мне 8-й номер.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related.
Да, правильно. Вот надерите друг друга морду лучше снаружи, на улице.
I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Но это уже то, что с над краем было уже.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline.
Розалина та еще стервой.
Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice. Asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down.
Ну это то, что сбито с затора было.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy. The last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could. But it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely, like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy.
Просто Сандрон примет саму себя, какая она была, какая она есть.
I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because we've been one all along.
Она все-таки приняла саму свою часть себя, какая она и есть.
Sandroне!
I'm fine.
It's okay to cry.
Cry? You've got to be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon. The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Ellen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time. I suppose. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship.
The aquarium?
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away. And the place became even more bleak and depressing.
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, It's like you said. We get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
Right. Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish. What was it?
You think that's something you can just ask, and I'll tell you. Think again. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out. That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own. Huh? Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
Что-то, блин, меня так утомляет, если честно, каждый раз что-то. Ладно, так, пока я так небольшую передышку сделаю. И продолжим. Блин, мне сейчас так спать хочется, что-то вот. Хотя как бы проходил вот сюжетку с Луной, блин, у меня хотя такой шибкой усталости не было, но что-то опять прям усталость прям вот берет вверх. А ты дорогоса я вообще никогда не пил. Да и пить тоже так и не буду. Кое только один раз только попробовал. Когда 4 года назад, если не ошибаюсь, был в Артеме. Впервые попробовал энергетик. Но когда, конечно, попробовал, ну что-то как-то не шибко никакого-то эффекта. Хотя никакого эффекта я вообще не ощутил. Но как будто вот негативный эффект все-таки это наркоз, который я попробовал, ну, наверное, все-таки не постоянно, ну, такая вот эта усталость. И мне хотя, блин, что-то в последнее время хочется постоянно просто задремать, блин. Поэтому, да, надо все-таки немножко перерывчик сделать. Ладно, короче, перерыв небольшой сделаю и продолжим.